Look carefully when your client is buying or selling bonds, because when you prepare the tax return without looking at supplemental information, you can miss a big deduction and overstate the taxable income by a significant amount. So for example, accrued interest on purchase of bonds is not taxable to the taxpayer, but it's taxable to the person who is purchasing the bonds. Let's get into more details now. Accrued interests occur when you're buying or selling bond between interest payment dates. Accrued interest is not reported anywhere on Form 1099 interest. It's usually provided under supplemental information. So that's the reason why it's often missed, right? Because you have to go to supplemental information to see if the client, if 1099 reported any accrued interest. So usually accrued interest is calculated by the broker or by you, but majority of the time the broker, which is consolidated 1099s that we received in the end of the year, will have that information. So we just need to make sure we go over details and supplemental information for brokerage account. So here's the example how it looks like to one of the 1099 consolidated. So it will be just one of the pages and it will have this information that shows accrued interest. So what is the tax treatment of accrued interest? So accrued interest is a reduction. So it will be subtracted from taxable income on Schedule B. So if you can see on this example, we just enter it as it has to be, so we enter regular interest. Then it should be a subtotal here. Sorry, I didn't add it, like 25,000. Then we list all adjustments. So one of the adjustment will be accrued interest. So here it is. And we list the amount. So it depends on the tax software, but it can be listed as positive or negative, but the idea is it has to deduct from taxable income. So you can see the amount right here is smaller than taxable interest. So accrued interest is deducted from taxable income. Original issue discount on bonds usually reported on box 1 of Form 1099 OID. So for example, you can see it right here, and we just enter it as an interest income, right? And we add description, whatever is the 1099 name of the payer, OID, and it will go directly to our Schedule B as interest income. Original issue discount bonds are issued at a discount to face of the value of the bond. So what is the tax treatment of original issue discount? I think I already mentioned it, but like one more time, it's gonna be taxable interest. So the way to enter it, I would just enter it separately under 1099 interest form. I would create a new one. And I would list the payer name, and then I would add details OID, which is original issue discount, and list amount. It will be a positive number on our Schedule B, and it will increase our taxable interest. Bond premium is extra amount paid in excess of face value. It usually happens when the value of bond increases, usually due to falling interest rates. Amortization of bond premium is usually calculated by issuer or our brokerage, and it's reported under Form 1099 interest box 11 bond premium amortization. For example, you can see example right here. Tax treatment of amortization of bond premium, and it's a reduction, right? So it will be decreasing our taxable interest that year. And the way to enter it, I would also create a separate 1099 interest or a separate line, depends on your software. And I would add the payer name, so at least we know where it's coming from. And then we need to add the details ABP adjustment, which stands for amortization of bond premium adjustment. And it will show up as a negative amount. It might show up as a positive amount, but it just depends on your tax software in details. But it's the make sure it's deducting from taxable income. So it will be a reduction. It will decrease your taxable interest. So the summary of this lesson, be careful, because if your client is selling bonds at purchasing or selling bonds, it might be some additional discounts that you might not account for, and then you overstate your taxable income and taxpayer pays so much more taxes. So be careful, look at supplemental information. Make sure you look for words like accrued interest, bond premium, things like that. No, that's important. That's an additional discount or something we need to maybe include in income. It just depends on category. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, stay in touch. I also sell online courses on different tax softwares. I offer tax preparation services for B2B businesses. And let's stay in touch. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.